Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Delightful Kissboy, and today I'm playing Side Effects, which is a demo for an upcoming game, I guess, that's like, supposed to be like Buckshot Roulette. I'm not really sure exactly, I just saw it on itch. People were like messaging me like, oh, you gotta play this game, and then I looked up why people were talking to me about it. It's because Markiplier made a video about it recently, so I think it's getting a little bit of attention, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. Don't really know much about it, but I'll play it, and if it's interesting enough, maybe I'll do some analysis on the main channel, but for now, I'm just gonna try it out. Let's see what happens, baby. Alright. Take 2. Okay. We got 4 different items, it looks like. Mouth clamp forces other patient to take your chosen pill. Hammer destroys pill. And then drug test identifies if chosen pill will damage you. Okay, so I guess we're taking pills. So, I mean, this seems pretty good. So, okay, wait, I'm trying to... I don't really know what the mechanics are, but, like, does this skip our turn and just make them do it? Is this like handcuffs? Well, I'll take one of those, and I'll take... just to, like, see what these do. I don't think that destroying... like, what would that do? Was that kind of like beer, you know? I'm thinking about this in, like, Buckshot Roulette terms. This looks like a magnifying glass, so let's take a magnifying glass and handcuffs is what I'm thinking they are. Alright, dispense. Okay, so there's four pills. The red pills and... what? Okay, so safe. The one with the frowny face has a heart on it? I don't know what this means, but... okay, so... I guess 1 out of 4 pills is fucked? Is that right? I don't know, we're gonna try it. Alright, well, okay, if that's the case, so I have to choose... wait. There's 1 of 4. Okay, there's 1 death pill, and there's 3 placebo pills. He has a hammer, and he has a peppermint, which I don't know what the hell the peppermint does. They're all identical. So does using a drug test now make sense, or later? So I have a 1 out of 4 chance. If I survive that, he's got a 1 out of 3 chance of dying, although he'll use the hammer, maybe? I don't know what the peppermint does. If he uses the hammer, it would go down to 1 and 1, and then I would be able to force feed him the last one, right? If he uses the hammer, I don't know what the AI is in this shit. I'm just gonna hold on to this for now and just take one. Okay. Resistance. Wait, why did my resistance go down? Okay. So we didn't use any items, and what the hell is resistance? Okay. Well, I'll use the drug test kit now. On this one, I guess. Okay, so that one's good. So I don't need to use this, I could just take this one. And then I don't need to use my other item. I don't know if there's like a carryover thing. What is resistance? I don't really understand what that means. Okay, so he destroyed the last one though. I see. Okay, so that's smart. Okay. Pliers. So I lose a heart, but set other patients' max resistance to 3. What does resistance do? Okay, mint ends your turn. Okay, so mint, you skip your turn. So these are like handcuffs. Okay, so these are handcuffs, basically. So I see the value of the hammer now. You can eject the last round. It seems like we always go first, potentially. All right. I don't know what that does. I don't know what resistance is. So this seems decent. Excuse me. Seems pretty good, actually. And, I mean, this seems good as well. So I'm going to take these 2. Alright, here we go. Okay, so 4 pills. 1 of them's bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have to do it again. Okay, so 1 of 4 of these pills is bad. 1 of 3 of these pills? Oh, I see. So the placebo pills, they have effects as well. So this one increases your resistance by 2. Also, I should mention, this other dude's creepy as hell. He looks like the dude from, like, Psychonauts. And then 1 bad pill. I see, okay. Okay. I'm kind of getting it now. Alright, so 1 out of 4. These ones reduce your resistance. But these ones boost your resistance. But then there's 1 death pill that... So it's 1 out of 3 chance here. What happens if your resistance goes all the way down? Maybe that's when you start taking damage or something. Alright, this is kind of interesting. Okay. So, let's think about this. He's got a hammer over there. He's got a thing that can make me eat a pill. So I think what I'm going to do here is test one of these pills. So that one's good. Okay. So that's good. So that'll get our resistance back up if I take that one. So let's go ahead and do that. I guess, okay, the problem though is now I guess he can smash, he can make me eat one of the blue pills. Is that what's going to go on here? Is that what he's doing here? What is he doing? Is he in the tank? Is he thinking about it? Wait, what the hell is going on? Is this am I supposed to be doing something right now? Is he considering the infinite possibilities of the universe? What's going on here, bud? Alright, this may be soft locked? Is that what's going on here? Okay, well, that's a bummer. Okay, I think the game is bugged. Alright, well, hey, there you go. I guess there's some kind of bug. If the dev watches this, there's a bug. Well, I'll boot it up and we'll come back. Alright, give me a sec here. Alright, we are back with a fresh round here. Hopefully we don't run into that same issue again. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a mint and a mouth clamp. Okay, he's got a minted, whatever the hell that syringe is. Okay, so 1 out of 4 of these is bad. 3 of them reduce our resistance. Alright, simple enough. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know what the hell that does. And, yeah, let's see here. So, I think that I just want to take 1 out of 4 chance of dying here, I guess. Ah, we did. All right, so we got fucked here. We lose a health. That's fine. Okay, so now the rest of these are just resistance reducing, so I guess that's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this then. That's fine. It seems like resistance is kind of like a shield thing. And I'm guessing if you run out of resistance, you start taking damage or something like that, but whatever. We're learning here. Alright, so I get 2 more things. I mean, this doesn't really seem that great, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and do another mint here and one of these as well. Okay. So now he's got 2 hammers in addition to that. Alright, so 1 of 4 of these is bad. Okay. And then 1 of 3... Okay, so the same pattern as last time. Okay, here we go. So, the question is... What do we do here? I think I'm going to start off by taking one of these and take a 1 out of 4 chance of taking damage. Alright, so I reduced my resistance, and now we'll get the full benefit of those placebo pills. And so he ends up getting 2 right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to force him to take this one here. So, excuse me. He either gets no benefit or he takes 1. Okay, so that was the, so now I'm going to force him to take this one now. And now he'll take 1 damage here. Alright, sweet. So he takes 1 damage here. And then now... I can, let me think about this. So, I could skip a turn. I don't know what the syringe does. That kind of fucks me up a little bit. I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna use a mint here and make him go. So he's gonna take a pill here. And... okay, he loses some resistance there. No big deal. I'm gonna take the other mint here. So he's not using any of his items. That's interesting. I thought he would be using... okay, so now we're fucked. Alright, I thought he would be using the hammer and shit. That's why I was like, okay, skip. And then he'll use the hammers and stuff to, like, clear out some of the pills. But I guess not. Okay. We're learning here. We're learning. Okay. Replicator copies any item. Alright, well that seems like a no-brainer. Does that include, like, his items? And I mean, mint, once again, seems pretty good. Alright, here we go. So, 1 out of 4 of these. Okay. And then 1 out of 3. I guess I don't really have to remember, because I can hover over them. Alright, this is 5, and 4... wait, wow. Alright, so that means that 5 of them give us -2 resistance, and 1 of them hurts us. So those are pretty bad. Okay, so I wish I had more items now. Okay, so... huh. What the... I want to find out what the hell that thing is. Oh, no, that wasn't my... wait, what? Oh, I meant to click on the replicator, dude. Whatever, he's taking one of these now. I don't know what the... maybe that... oh, maybe that makes you immune to whatever the pills do? Okay, well, I was trying to replicate... something. Okay, so now I replicated that. Okay. I'm learning here. Okay. Well, I'll take one of these ones then. Get -2 resistance, hopefully. Okay, we get -2 resistance. And then he's using his peppermint to make us go. And now I'm gonna take the, I'm gonna take the 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3 chance that I regain my resistance. There we go. Alright, so I'm back to baseline now. And then now he's taking a pill over there. Okay, so he just lost some resistance now. So, okay. So... I think I'm gonna make him take one of these green ones. So now he's out of resistance. I want to see what happens. Okay, so he's out of resistance now. Oh, so that... oh, okay, so it is like... okay, you immediately take damage. Interesting. But he goes back up to 5. I see, okay. But now I have to go. So I'm gonna take... the 1 out of 3 chance of taking 1 resistance. Okay. So I take 1. Okay, now he's going. He's taking one of the green ones. Seems kind of dumb. Well, I guess it's the highest, the least likely to take 1 now. Okay, so... okay, well I think this is just straight up math now, right? So this is a 50-50 chance of taking 2 resistance versus taking 1 damage. 50-50 chance of gaining 1 resistance and taking a damage. 50-50 chance of... yeah, so I should take a blue pill. Alright. I mean, it's not great. Not great odds, obviously. Alright, but there we go. We regenerate. Alright, so we know... okay, now he's making us take the last blue pill here. But there's no avoiding that at this point. So now we take 1. Okay. And now... he's gonna take 1 here. And so he takes 1. Okay, so now we know the other red pill is safe. So I can just go ahead and take the red pill here. And let's go ahead and do that. So your resistance goes all the way back up as soon as you take damage. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do this, obviously. Now I'm curious if he's going to use his hammers here. He's not. He's opting to just take one. Alright, there we go, we won. Alright, well that was lucky. That was lucky. I think I definitely could have played that a lot better, but this is an interesting looking game. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? Let's run it back. Let's run it back again. Now I'm understanding the system's a little bit better. Let's send it back. Let's send it back, because this seems interesting. Okay. Take two. So Replicator seems like a no-brainer. And then here, I mean, the mouth clamp is pretty fucking good, right? Like, especially early on, yeah, I think the mouth clamp is just the best one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, 1 out of 4. So it must be always the same lineup, I'm assuming. So we start off. Now the question is, do we want to just go for the 1 out of 4, keep our items? He's got those pliers over there. I'm trying to think of like how that's good exactly. It sets our max to 3. I think later on that could be good. Right now it's not very good, I don't think. Okay, so do I want to use an item here is my question. I can either skip a turn, make him go, but then him going right now doesn't seem that great. This is kind of like Buckshot though, but you're always shooting yourself. You always shoot yourself, so going first is probably worse for you? I don't know, I'd have to do the math there. Okay. Okay, let me think about this, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the math here. I definitely don't want to use the mouth clamp, I don't think. Skipping the turn, I don't think really does much, so I think I am just going to go ahead and just take a 1 out of 4 chance here. And, okay, we lose a resistance here, let's see what he opts to do. He's going to use that. Oh, you pull your eyeball out. That's fun. So he loses... That seems like such a bad deal for him. I mean, I'm fine with that. And then he ends up taking another damage. Alright, well there you go. Yeah, so, okay. And then now the remaining 2 just do some resistance damage. Is this like permanent though is the thing I'm wondering, but whatever, it's fine. Here I don't want to use anything, I'll take a resistance damage, that's fine. And then he'll go now. Alright, what do you... Okay, so next round I guess it's going to be the same deal as before. So take 2. I mean, these just seem really good. Right? Yeah, I mean, these seem like better than anything else. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Okay, so 1 out of 4 again. Yep. Can you, like, chain these, or is there a limit on that? That's what I'm wondering. Maybe that's the drawback here. Okay. Well, here, I am going to... I'm going to try to just make him take these ones, because he's almost at full resistance anyway. So, I'll make him take a blue one. And... what's it going to be? Alright, so he gains, so now it's a 1 out of 2 chance here. So I'm just going to make him take another one here. I mean, he's almost dead anyway, right? And you could keep chaining him. Alright, so now we know that the last blue pill is, you know, bad. So I'm going to go ahead and replicate this already, because I know that I'm going to want it. So if he uses it, we can still get access to it, right? Because we just need him to take 1 more damage and then we're good. So that's a guaranteed 1. And then now he's gonna be at 1. So... then we take the 1 out of 4 here. This is like almost a guaranteed win right here. Well, he's got some skips and shit. But now he's gonna go. Now he's gonna make us take a pill, that's fine. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't really care if I take 1. Alright, we do take 1. That's fine, though. That's fine. Although I will be taking 1... Okay, but that returns our resistance, but we are capped at 3 for the rest of the game, it looks like. So the pliers are a little interesting. I guess maybe using them early on, then, is the good move. Okay, I see. I thought it was just, like, for now. Okay, okay. But we know this one only does 1 resistance damage. All good, all good. So now this one removes the resistance effect The next swallow pill. That doesn't matter. We just want offensive shit here. Here I want to do the drug test and then the skip, I think. Yeah. Okay. So 1 out of 4, obviously, and then 1 out of 3. Alright, so 1 out of 3 here. And then that's 1 out of 6. Okay, so all I want to do here is, like, I want one of the blue pills, and I want to test this blue pill here. Alright, sounds good. So the question is... I mean, we definitely don't want to, like, just, you know, take a different type of pill. We want to take that pill. Do I want to force feed him a blue pill here? And I think the answer to that is... yes. So, let's go ahead and do that. And... bingo. Alright, there we go. It'll be interesting, though, to look at the math of this. Plotting out the round seems harder in this game. Well, I don't know about harder. It's just more, it's interesting. There's a lot going on. Okay, so this game looks interesting to me. I may spend some time, you know, breaking it down a little bit. You know what? Okay, we go one more time. We go one more time. Let's see. We're learning here. We're learning. Okay, here we go. One more again. So this seems good. No. Sorry, that I was thinking about the pliers. Okay, so this is useless right now. I don't care. The hammer could be interesting, but I think it's just outclassed by, like, drug tests. Like, this is only really helpful if you're stuck with the last pill, which is, like, unlikely, right? So I think these are just the best items here, I think. So he's got a mouth clamp and a mint. It's 1 out of 4 again. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we're up initially once again. So I think here I'd have to look at the math to see, like, if when we use this makes a big difference. But the thing is, like, so imagine this, like, we take one pill, then he uses his mouth clamp, which, once again, I don't know how the AI works yet. And then you could skip. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 1 out of 4 again. 1 out of 4 chance here. Alright, so we lose the resistance, that's all good. Now he's going to go, let's see what, so he uses the mint, so we're supposed to go again now. So let's think about this, If I test, and I don't get if I find, like, a good pill, which happens 2/3 of the time, then it's a 50-50 there. Which means... I don't know. I don't think that using the drug kit yet makes sense. Well, maybe it does. Yeah, actually, I think it does. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and test this one. Alright, so that one's good. So obviously we want to just take that one. Alright, so because now he can force us to take a pill. It's just a 50-50, but we get to keep our mouth clamp. And now he's just going to take one. Okay, so he guaranteed takes one now. Well, there we go. Alright. So he takes one. He should have used the... Well, actually, I guess using the mouth clamp there doesn't really matter. But anyway, we're going to take another resistance damage. It's fine, because we'll get the blue pills in the next round. And here, I guess, you know, I get to take the duplicator here. I think that the mouth clamp is just the play, man. That just seems like the best item, by far. At least right now. Alright, so 4 right there, and then, you know, 1 out of 3 again. Yep. Okay. And we're down a bunch of resistance here. So I think what we want to do is take the 1 out of 3 chance. Oh, okay, let's think here. If we take the 1 out of 3 chance, he can force feed us the other blue pill. And then that's, you know, a 50% chance of gaining resistance versus losing health. So that is a little bit sketchy here. If I go ahead and use the... I don't think I want to feed him anything yet. I think I'm actually going to take a red pill here. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, well, I ended up taking damage there. Okay. Well, now we know all the red pills are safe. We get all resistance back. Okay. Now he's taking the red pills because, you know, we know these are safe, obviously. That was interesting, though. Maybe I should have taken the blue pill there, but I don't know. But yeah, now, I mean, obviously, I'm just going to keep taking these because we know that they're mostly safe. And then he's going to go now. He's taking one of those. Yep, makes sense. So now what I want to do is... yeah, let's just make him take all of these then, and it's a guaranteed one, right? Is there a better way to do that, though, is what I'm wondering. Because, I could... bash one... Yeah, okay, so let's not replicate yet. Let's go ahead and start off by force-feeding him one of the blue pills here. Most likely this one will regenerate his, resistance. Yeah, so it does. Okay, so now, yeah, let's just go ahead and force-feed him another one. Okay. Alright, so now he takes one, so that was ideal. Because now we get to take the last one and get our resistance back here. So he goes down to 2. He was already at full resistance, doesn't matter. We take the last pill here. And then we go up to full resistance for the next round. So he's at 2. We're at 3. Okay, so here... this is bad now, obviously. So this is... okay, this is better early on. Okay. I don't know how good it is still, but it's better early on. So here I'm just going to take these 2. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Also, the syringe, I think, barely matters until, like, the last round here. Okay, here we go. I wonder if there's another round after this. I'm trying to think. It's technically possible for us to get out of this, yeah. Okay. So, here, I want to just take a green pill, I think. Yeah, I'll take a green pill. I want to copy his mouth clamp here just before he uses it so I can get access to one. And I'm going to take a green pill here. And, I mean, hopefully just take 2. Yep, there we go. Alright, now he's going to go and he's using a drug test kit on a green pill. That seems like a bad use case there, but to each their own. And he's going to take that one. Alright, so he knows that one is safe. Okay, so he loses 2 there. So now, the green pills are definitely worse than the red pills. The question is, do I want to test a blue pill? And I think the answer is yes. Excuse me. So I'm going to test a blue pill here. A little sniffly. Alright, so that one's good. So now we can go ahead and just gain 2 resistance here. Alright, so we go up to full resistance here. And let's see what he does. He takes a red pill. Yep, makes sense, I guess. I think there's shit that he could be doing with his items that would make our lives a little bit more difficult here. But, yeah, let me think here. I think here... I'm gonna skip here, actually. I'm gonna let him go. I want to see what he does. He's gonna take a blue pill here. Alright, he ends up taking 1 there. Alright, that was good for us. So now we take the other blue pill. And we're good. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's take that blue pill, obviously. Because we know this one's safe. Completely safe. And now he's gonna go... I want to see what items he uses. He's not using any items. It's weird. Alright. He ends up taking some resistance damage there. So here, I think I'm gonna make him take one of the green pills here, because either he loses 2 and then he'll take another damage if he takes one of the red pills. I think he's fucked either way here. Oh, there we go. He's dead anyway. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm kind of learning the strategy a little bit as I'm playing more. This looks like it could be an interesting game. This could be an interesting game. Looks promising. I'm gonna call it here. I'll probably do some analysis on this. I'm curious to see what the optimal strats are for this game, and the only way to do that was with some code in a spreadsheet, baby. So look forward to a potential video on this upcoming on the main channel. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll talk to you later, and bye.